Hello everybody, welcome back to my tutorials. So I did a little tutorial before on basics of Minecraft, so I want you guys to go check that one out if you're new to Minecraft. And this is another new to Minecraft video. So today we are exploring and showing you a tutorial on a village. So this is like one of the smaller villages. There's different things that we'll talk about in it. So if you're new to Minecraft, um, watch this video and please like and subscribe to help the channel. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so now that we are at the village, there's a few basics. So the first thing you're going to do is learn how to open doors because that's a little bit how we're gonna. That's a little how we're gonna do it. But first, before we do that, there's a basic thing. So if you grab a shovel, which I've not shown anybody how to make yet. It is 2 sticks up on your crafting table in the middle, and then one wooden plank at the top. So that is how you make a shovel. So then you can hit, I think it is right click, and it will makes this kind of stuff. So this is a pathway that villagers have, and like this little bridge here crosses the water. So then you have pathways and stuff that lead to the houses. So first, we're going to teach you how to open a house door. So first, you're going to just hit right click. You're going to hit left click if you're on Xbox or Nintendo, but I am doing right click because I'm on computer. So climbing up ladders, you basically just walk into them. That's a good way to practice. So I am currently walking through the village right now. So those guys are called villagers, and we'll get into that a little later, what they do and stuff. So first we gotta climb up here. So there are different types of houses. I will show you all the houses here in a minute, but what this house is this is a basic villager house. I meant to say we're going to explore them right now. So, and there's a bunch of villagers and stuff. So this house is a basic villager house, like I said. Normally only they have one bed and just like a table. So that's a basic villager house. Okay, now down here we have a basically kind of like a bigger kind of villager house. So this is where like other villagers stay that are like, what's going on over there? I don't know. It's just a bigger villager house basically. So then in these chests you'll find kind of like oak saplings, like right here, potatoes, food, and other things. So we have potatoes, bread, and apples. So then, over here is another basic villager house, and see they have a chair or a table or something like that. The sun is going down, so we gotta sleep. So, my brother is in the background, I know. So this is kind of like the church, you could say. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the church. It's kind of like our McDonald's house. But this is a brewing stand right here, if you guys didn't know what it is. You put blaze powder here, which comes from the nether, and we'll talk about this in another video. And you can make potions. So this is basically like the witch hut, kind of. Over here is pretty much everybody's favorite village house, the blacksmith. So here he has some lava, some furnaces which you can smelt your food in with coal and stuff like that. But the best part, he has a chest that is full with all of this. So iron sword has 6 attack damage, iron ingots, which are good, and obsidian to make another portal. So obsidian is to make another portal is where you making another portal is a little tricky without obsidian. Like obsidian gotten from like a blacksmith or something. So, and I'll show you what saddles and stuff do in a minute too. So we got all this stuff from the blacksmith. So now we can move on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to need to find a horse. Okay, up there. That is a horse. Oh, one right here. So you're going to grab your apples, that if you got some, and you're going to feed them to the horse. And then you're going to ride him. So you're going to try to ride him. If you get off of him, that means he doesn't like you. So then you need more apples. Ah! Oh, So when those hearts come up, that means he likes you. So then you can wait, how do we do this again? Okay, so you hit E while you're on the horse, and this is saddle and horse armor. So you're going to grab your saddle, and you're going to put it in the saddle slot. Now, you can control your horse. So now I can ride. I'm controlling my horse. So I can go anywhere on this thing, basically. So then, I'm going to show you the rest of this on my horse. So this is what we call a animal farm in real life and in Minecraft. So you get some fences, you can get some whatever, and you put animals in it, and basically that's your whole farm. So then this guy up here is called an iron golem. Some people say the top of his head looks like a toaster. It kind of does, but we're not going to talk about that. What this guy does is he protects the village. So if you're playing in survival and not peaceful, mobs are going to spawn everywhere, and that is not good. So this guy will protect the villagers and kill any mobs. And if you hurt a villager or something on accident, he will come after you and you will die. So, over here is where villagers will sleep, and a bunch of food and stuff. So, stuff like that. And you can suffocate. FYI. If you don't know what FYI is, that's heads up. So did we already explore this? Did I already show? Okay, so this is smithing bench. So this is where you can upgrade your gear with like plates and iron ingots, stuff like that. So that's one more thing. So this is a well. This is basically like the center of the village, the town square. And then if we go down here and we ring this bell, all of the villagers will go in houses. So we can patrol, see if any villagers are out. It's completely quiet, as you can see. So that is the village tutorial, guys. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. My horse loves you. Peace.